I'm about to expose Larry Fink and BlackRock. Let me explain. Today, Donald Trump officially just nominated Paul Atkins as the next SEC chair. And this is going to make BlackRock, State Street, and Vanguard trillions of dollars. Many of you guys know BlackRock and these major institutions own the majority of the stock market. The stock market and the global equity markets is worth quadrillions of dollars. I think the stock market alone is around 55 trillion. But what will make them more money is if they take this global market, the derivatives markets, your private equity markets, your real estate markets, your stocks, etc., and they tokenize it. Imagine a world where your financial institutions and stocks and governance can be traded 365, 24/7 at 1/1000th of the cost, quicker, faster, and better than ever. That is exactly what BlackRock has been starting to do, specifically through a platform known as Securitize. In case you missed it, the advisory board, guess who advises Securitize, Chainlink, and BlackRock? It's none other than Paul Atkins, the new head of the SEC, also the former commissioner under, of course, George Bush. Today alone, Jerome Powell announced that he looks at Bitcoin as gold, which means in comparison to gold, it would put Bitcoin at roughly an $18 trillion market cap. This is why Bitcoin is approaching all-time highs again. And will probably be the reason why it breaks past 100K. But Paul Atkins being on Securitize's advisory board pretty much green lights all of the adoption and tokenization that is going to come into the tokenized treasury markets. This right here was $10 million when we first started talking about predicting $3 billion market cap this cycle, and what I believe will be hundreds of billions, if not trillions of dollars by 2030. If you're not following along, essentially tokenizing these markets is fractional banking on steroids. It's going to allow these financial institutions, the Federal Reserve, these corporations, these massive private institutions and equities markets, allow them to borrow and lend at much more extreme rates, faster, cheaper, 24/7, 365. There is no downside for institutions to adopt this. This is why Securitize already has $500 million in this. And the leading platform is Ondo, of course, which I've been talking about relentlessly for the last year on my channel. What's happening is with tokenized U.S. Treasuries backed by short-term government bonds, they have grown to $2.3 billion, as I've mentioned. Funds, businesses, and protocols are going to be using them as a vehicle to park their on-chain cash and earn yield field the growth. The next frontier for growth might be getting accepted as on-chain collateral asset. I mean, pause the read, but all these institutions know this is the future and they're going to be adopting this. Everything is going to be tokenized, especially all of these markets right here. And of course, they're collaborating with BlackRock and Securitize, which their largest partner, guys, is Chainlink. If you want two highly undervalued systems right now, I personally believe that is going to be Chainlink, which you're looking at a massive upside here this cycle, as well as Ondo, which is still a very small market cap relative to all of the top 50 tokens. Look, I get it. I own a bag of Ondo. I've been buying that since 36 cents. Chainlink, we've been buying since 5 and then went heavy in at $11. So I do have a biased take here, but if you don't think that under this new administration, trillions of dollars are going to flow into the tokenization sector, and of course, the leading providers being BlackRock, Securitize, Chainlink, and Ondo, I don't know, guys. I think you got another thing coming for you.